guys, what's up? Today I'm filming my intro to the Graveyard Project Pan. You guys have probably seen a lot of these videos. It started yesterday, April 30th. Today is May 1st, so I'm late in recording it, and this project was started by emilynmax. I love emilynmax. I've been subscribed to her for a while now. Something I really love about Emily is that her project panning style is very similar to mine in that we both are very light-handed with makeup, so it takes us both a really long time to go through things. So when I watch her, I feel like I'm not doing that bad. Like, we're on the same page. I'm not the only one because it takes me a really long time to go through things. But this is a Halloween themed project pan that's like spooky. The whole point is to get things out by Halloween, and there's two categories for this. There's the resurrection category, which is any product that you've had in a previous project pan that you weren't successful in. You can roll it into this one. We'll start to introduce it in this one, and hopefully you can actually reach the goal. And the other category is the collecting cobwebs category, which is a product that's kind of been collecting dust in your collection, something that you don't really reach for a lot. So you can choose 5 to 10 items. I chose 5 because it takes a really long time for me to go through items, and this is gonna be my 5th project pan this year, which is a lot for me. I always watch a lot of project panners and I think to myself, wow, you're panning a lot, like doesn't that take away from the other projects? And it does, but it's also just fun to start new projects. It's like that new car smell, like something fun, something interesting, a change for once. So I picked 5 items. So I selected things that won't really interfere too bad with the rest of my projects this year. So I'm doing a pan that palette. I have the normal year-long project pan, which is 21 products in 2021, or project pan 2021. I always name it different. I have my non-makeup project pan. I have my pan in every palette. I'm trying to hit 2 pans in every palette. I haven't updated that one this year yet though, because I've really been focusing on my pan that palette. But that one's a project that's going to be a really long time to hit 2 pans in every palette. And then this is going to be the 5th, which is the Graveyard Project Pan. So let's just get started on the products. Okay, so I'm going to start with the collecting cobwebs category. The first thing that I'm going to put in this project is this eyeliner. It's the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner in brown. This is the oldest eyeliner in my collection. It was one of the first eyeliners I bought. Didn't even realize it was brown. I thought it was black. But I have a bunch of product. Not even sure if you're going to be able to see that. This has really been collecting dust, and I really would like to get some eyeliners out of my collection. You don't really need that many, so I'm going to try to use this up. I am going to mark it on a piece of paper. My goal for this is going to be to finish this up, which if you watch my last year's project pan, I'm really bad at panning eyeliners, but I don't know how to set another goal for this. So that's going to be my goal, to use that up. The second thing is also in the collecting cobwebs category. This is a Smashbox Photo Finish Hydrating Under Eye Primer. This is kind of getting old in my collection. I bought like a mini set from Smashbox. It came with like 5 products and this was in there. I'm finally going through that stuff, and I want to use this up because A, it's a mini, and 2, it is not giving the same effect. So I don't normally use an under eye primer, but I would use this on days that I have to work super early in the morning and I am having trouble, you know, like you're having trouble like having your eyes wake up. I would put this on and it would have like a cooling sensation and it would wake me up like right away. It felt really good. But I found that when I tried using it like as an under eye primer, I didn't like it as much. So, but back then I wasn't as good as makeup, so I think that I can make this work for me now. So yeah, does not have that same cooling effect, I've noticed. So I do want to get this out of my collection sooner rather than later. But I actually am surprised how far down it is. So I'm starting right there at that blue line. So yeah, the way I've used it up is basically on days when I am having trouble waking up, I would put this on. So, but now I'm going to actually try to use it as an under eye primer and see how it goes. I actually had a lot of trouble picking products for this, but once I realized like, hey, this won't interfere with anything, I was like, yeah, this is perfect. So this is the second product in this project. So now the next 3 products are all resurrection products, so products that I had in my last year's project pan. and I'm kind of scared about rolling them in, but I am rolling them in. They were products that I was so sick of, so at least I got some time off. I got 4 months off, so that's great. The first thing, it's the third product, but the first thing for the resurrection is the Bite mini lipstick in the shade Chai. This was a Sephora birthday gift from 2019, 18? I'm gonna say 18, 2018. But this was in my project pan last year. It had very little product in it. It was like probably up to here, and I finished it. But my rule with makeup is if it's on the newer side, I'm gonna dig into it and use pretty much as I can. If a lipstick is on the older side, I'm just gonna reach the plastic, and then once it's flat on the plastic, I'm not gonna dig into it because it's too old. But since this is not that old to my standards, to my definition, it's not that old. So I have dug it completely out. Let me try to show you. But I completely dug that out this morning. It is the shade I'm wearing today. It's the first time not wearing the Project Pan lipstick that I have this year. So there was a lot of product in there. That'll last me a really long time. Especially since I do have other lip products in my current Project Pan. I'm really scared about rolling another lipstick product. So yeah, this is probably going to take me a while. I just use a lip brush and I put that on, and I have 3 other lip products in my project pan, so we'll see how this goes. The main lip product that I've been using for the past year, today I'm using it as a blush, so I'm hoping that that'll be the way I could finish that up while focusing on this lipstick. But again, I don't wear lipstick that often this year because of face masks. I only wear them on my days off and when I'm filming, which is not very often, but I'm hoping that I will be successful in finishing this up. Hopefully I have 1 lipstick out by Halloween. Next product is also a resurrection product. This was in my project pan last year. This is the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Rose Gold Retro. So this is it. Here, let me get a piece of paper so you can... So this is completely, like, I completely dug out as much of this as I could. But I put it into this container. Like, I dug it out and I put it in here, and I do need to mix it again. I was severely dried out, and I had to add like a contact solution to re-wet it. So I need to mix it again because the contact solution has separated. But there's still so much in there. Again, I am doing a pan that palette this year, so this is probably going to affect that. I really want to get these Stila Glitter Glows out of my collection. I have 2 more minis this size and then 1 full size in blue, so I want to get these out. Like, I do not like them. It's harder for me to work with liquid products, so I want to get these out, and they dry out really quick. Okay, and the last thing is going to be this darn blush that I have been working on forever. I think it's been like 3 years now, and I started with a pan already. So this is a Max Factor blush. This is the oldest blush in my collection. So the middle circle is 2019. The second circle is the beginning of 2020, and the blue line is the start in this project. So basically 2021. So I'm really slow at panning this. But, like, look at that. There is not that much product in there, but blush takes so darn long that it's still in my collection. Like, I would really love to get blush out of my collection. I have like 15 blushes or something like that, so I really would love to get a blush out of my collection. I do have a blush in my project pan this year, but I'm thinking most of the way I used this was as an eyeshadow, so maybe I'll use it as an eyeshadow too. But again, I'm adding 2 more eyeshadow products to my project pan, so that's a total of, let's see, I have 12 in my Pan That palette, which is the Urban Decay Original palette. I have 3 eyeshadows in my project pan. So for the Pan That palette, I'm trying to use it up. For the project pan, I'm just trying to hit pan. And then I just added that Stila liquid eyeshadow, and then this. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make it work. Like, I would love to get all these products out of my collection. But yeah, so this project updates every other month. So hopefully I'll be able to make some progress in these I'm not really sure. I'm gonna try to wear my makeup more often. According to my Pan That palette, I'm only wearing makeup about 12 days a month, so it's not that much. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and check out all the other ladies doing this project. If you go to Emily's channel, in her intro video, there's a link in the bottom for the Google Doc that has the list of people doing this project, and it was like at 75 when I last checked it. So there's a lot of people doing it. There's plenty of people that you can go check out and see who's doing this project. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys leave a comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.